Good evening, TMS ISD. Welcome to our 2021 Achieving Success as a Team State of the District Address. Thank you all for watching. Before we continue, I want to thank Director Adria Dunn and the entire America's High School Orchestra for that awesome pre-show performance. How I wish we could all be together in person. Hopefully, soon we can see and hear your performance live. These amazing artists are a shining example of all of our students who have experienced great adversity this past year, yet still continue to seize their opportunity in Team SISD. We are beyond proud of each and every one of these outstanding performers, as well as each and every one of our Socorro ISD students. The tremendous success and transformation of the Socorro Independent School District brings to my mind the wise words of Tony Dungy, who's regarded as one of the best coaches of all time. Super Bowl winning coach Tony Dungy once said, "The first step toward creating an improved future is developing the ability to envision it. Only vision allows us to transform dreams of greatness into the reality of achievement through human action." Creating an improved future for a school district is a duty that first and foremost falls on the shoulders of our Board of Trustees. The most important duty of school board members is hiring a superintendent that is not only a great fit for the district, but also a superintendent that puts systems in place that ensure students graduate college and career ready, and makes a long-term commitment to follow through on all those best practices. After having various superintendents serve for an average of 3 years, the SISD Board of Trustees set out in 2012 to find a superintendent that would share their vision of teamwork and student success. I have to tell you that I went through the most strenuous and comprehensive superintendent selection process. I was blown away by our Board of Trustees' level of teamwork and due diligence in involving Socorro ISD stakeholders in the hiring process of their next superintendent. Therefore, it is not surprising that our school board leaders were named Region 19 Board of the Year, Texas Honor Board, and HEB Excellence in Education School Board Leadership Award finalists. I knew on that awesome day when I was introduced as the new superintendent that the spirit of teamwork was alive and well in Socorro ISD. By working together as a team, there would be nothing that would stop us from taking our district to the top of the charts.
In a unanimous vote tonight, the Socorro ISD Board of Trustees confirmed Dr. Jose Espinosa as superintendent.
He replaces Dr. Xavier De La Torre, who left earlier this year for a new position in California. ABC 7 reporter Ashley Rodriguez was at tonight's meeting, and Espinosa is scheduled to start September 10th. But Ashley, you've learned he'll be in the office as early as tomorrow.
Yes, Dr. Jose Espinosa, his wife and son are just settling in their new El Paso home, but he's ready to get to work. Espinosa is now the boss of one of the largest growing school districts in El Paso.
Not only the best district in the El Paso region, and not only the best district in the great state of Texas, but the best district in this country.
Dr. Jose Espinosa has big goals for SISD's 44 campuses and 45,000 students.
Long-term goals is to make sure that every single child that graduates from Socorro ISD graduates college and career ready.
The new superintendent also has a lot of pressure.
We're going to be needing a strong leader, a visionary leader.
Socorro Education Association President Glenda Hawthorne was just one of the many people who had input on his selection. She says with 16 years of teaching and administration experience under his belt, Espinosa should be able to handle what's coming.
I want someone who is going to be able to bring us together and move our district forward through rough waters that may be approaching because of the No Child Left Behind and because we're getting ready to have another Texas legislature come into being in January of 2013.
After a rigorous vetting process with extensive input from the community, Espinosa was hand-chosen to deliver.
Familiar with a border town, and my entire life growing up as a child in poverty, I can relate to, and I have first hand knowledge what many of the children of Socorro ISD are going through.
Espinosa earned an educational leadership doctorate from Sam Houston State University, and his most recent role was a school improvement officer in Houston ISD. He signed a 3-year contract but says he's here for the long haul. Rick?
All right, welcome to the Borderland. Thank you very much, Ashley.
A major part of our district success over the past 10 years has been consistency and long-term commitment to continuous improvement by our Board of Trustees. They are Board President Cynthia Nájera, Board Vice President David Morales, Board Secretary Paul Guerra, Board Trustee Gary Gandara, Board Trustee Paul Garcia, Board Trustee Eddie Mena, and Board Trustee Angelica Rodriguez. Joining us now with a message on behalf of our Board of Trustees is President Cynthia Nájera.
Hello, everyone. It is a pleasure to be part of this virtual State of the District address. I wish that we could all be together in person for this year's event, but it's okay. It's important for us to continue protecting our community and ensuring our students, employees, and families stay safe and healthy. On behalf of the SISD Board of Trustees, it is an honor to have the opportunity to share with you the incredible success we have achieved and to thank everyone for their contributions, love, and support. As Dr. Espinosa mentioned, the last 10 years have been eventful and exciting as we have grown from good to great, and we have achieved success as a team. I am proud to have served during that time on the Board of Trustees as a board member and a board officer to guide and govern the tremendous work achieved in our district. None of that work is done alone, and I salute the outstanding employees who are the heart and soul of SISD. You inspire and amaze me when I think about how much our employees accomplish for our students and our schools. I also commend our eager and ambitious students who never stop learning and reaching for the stars in their classes, in sports, in extracurricular activities, and in everything they do to prepare for bright, beautiful futures. Of course, my heart and appreciation go out to the parents in our community who stand by our side and trust us to provide the best education for their children. Over the last year, all of us experienced troubling times caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. My heart and prayer goes to those who have suffered loss of loved ones and those who continue to deal with the life-changing repercussions of COVID-19. Nobody could have predicted what we would be going through. However, with all darkness, there is light, and I was inspired by the brightness of the unity and compassion in Team SISD. It was truly inspirational to see SISD members unite to keep our outstanding school district moving forward with purpose and enthusiasm. I salute our brave employees who were always on call, ready and willing to do whatever was necessary to provide resources and assistance to our students and families. They worked on the front lines to keep SISD safe and to continue essential services, and we could not be more blessed to have them in our district. As Dr. Espinosa says, we saw the Team SISD heroes emerge from within our community and in our classrooms, in our schools, and in our facilities across the district. I could go on and on about the incredible people who made sure Team SISD was victorious in the most harrowing of times. Instead, I will leave you with a simple thank you, and please, thank you for loving SISD, its students and schools. And please continue to work and serve with your heart and soul as you have always done. I commend you for everything you have accomplished throughout the pandemic. It gives me great pleasure to remind you of how awesome and special you are with this next video that shows Team SISD achieving success as a team. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Nájera. So much has transpired over the last year, as Ms. Nájera eloquently stated. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Team SISD. Unity and teamwork has been our legacy for so many years, and I can't thank all of our Team SISD heroes enough for coming together during a global pandemic to ensure the physical and emotional well-being of our students, employees, and community. Our faculty and staff and leaders are simply the best. Over the last 9 years, I am humbled and proud to say that Team SISD has proven Coach Dungy right by working with our employees and community to establish and pursue a shared vision of success. We have transformed Socorro ISD's dreams of greatness into the reality of achievement through human actions, and indeed became not only the best district in El Paso, not only the best district in our great state of Texas, but the best district in the country. However, don't just take my word for it. See what senators at a Texas Senate Education Committee meeting have to say about the Socorro Independent School District.
I guess my point is, you want productivity? Take it seriously. Define it, track it, and then spend the time to answer that question. I really can't tell you detail by detail. I can give you some broad, but at the end of the day, you're not going to get productivity through a meeting. It has to be a system, a process. You have to have very good metrics, but getting to the answer, why they're so good at getting such great outcomes, that is magic.
Do you think that leadership is the key to it?
It is. It is. Once you've leveled the playing field in spending and student demographics, it is the difference.
Well,
I'm trying to figure out how's that different from what we've been saying over the last 20 years.
Well, I think what's different is first of all, there's been no recognition of productivity. So right now, you have school districts. In fact, one of the school districts that the representative or the superintendent is testifying later today is Socorro. They're in what I call that green box. So they're generating very high academic outcomes at very low cost. But there's no reward for that. Nobody's recognized for that. They don't realize, there's no credit. That's what they do because they're good at what they do.
The gap between the Socorro and Cy-Fair and others is substantial. It's something that we should look at because that is a substantial cost differential for great results that literally go from one side of the state to the next. So that's the best practices the rest of the districts need to emulate. Socorro and Cy-Fair that are on the low end, but they have tremendously positive outcomes.
And I'm just back to there's plenty of models out there that are doing extremely well. It's just that they're not being copied. They're not emulated. They're not recognized.
Okay, so the models that you said that are available, you're talking about like at Socorro or Cy-Fair, those models, right?
Yes. Performance models, you want to find who are your winners, who are the best. And just look in sports, you want to look at who's the best football team. Or we're going to copy their offense, we're going to copy their defense. Same thing in public education. Once you identify those school districts that are doing the best job, then they become the models for everyone else. What I'm saying is it's because we've not looked at the data this way. Who are all those school districts in that upper rank? Most people probably wouldn't put Socorro in that box, but that's where they are. So if you want to get better, who are your models? Those are your models.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you have state senators stacking up Socorro ISD side by side with an affluent district such as Cy-Fair ISD, we are definitely doing things right in our incredible district. But that's not all. The accolades keep coming for Socorro ISD.
And last, but certainly not least, the finalists in the large school district category of a $100,000 grant is Socorro
We have students, like you've heard from several individuals up here, who have challenging situations at home, living in trailers, but we treat and we educate our students in SISD at every one of our 49 schools as if they were our own children, and that has had a huge impact in SISD.
Why has Socorro ISD been so successful? That is a question that many have asked. Success always starts with a vision of greatness and high expectations. From day one, my expectation as the leader of our great district has been that we must educate and treat our students as if they are our very own children. As parents, we would go through a brick wall to ensure the success of our own little ones. That is the exact same sense of urgency that our staff and employees have when working to ensure the success of our students. Socorro ISD has set the bar extremely high with our unique commitment to educate and treat our students as if they are our very own. But don't just take my word for it. Listen to one of our great students, Simon Ubanda.
Go ahead and turn it around.
Simon!
A big surprise for Socorro Middle School student Simon Ubanda. Simon now excels at his schoolwork, but that wasn't always the case. A couple years ago, personal issues impacted his studies, but Simon never gave up.
It's exciting. Like, as a teacher, I think that's what you dream of for every student.
Ramirez brought to tears.
Sorry.
Seeing a student who once struggled make his way.
If you talk to me like in 6th grade, I would never in a million years picture me getting a scholarship. And now that I did, it was just a dream come true.
I've only known Simon for a short time. He's the kind of kid that we want a bunch of. I wish I had 100 of him, because he is a positive reflection of himself and his family and this football program and this school and this community. He's the guy that is what we talk about every day. Every day we go out to practice and we have a word and we talk about being perfect in your effort in everything you do. We talk about being disciplined, and we talk about being loyal to each other, and we talk about integrity. And there's always an example with Simon. He's that kid.
3 for Simon, ready? That's where we want to be. That's where we want to be. Go out there and have a great day. Got me?
Simon was in the WIN program before he came here to Socorro High School. And I think programs like the WIN program are great for students because it teaches them that, you know, long hours and hard work pay off. And it develops a work ethic within the students. Within the WIN program, you know, if their school days are longer and it's more intense than a regular school day would be, they're used to putting that extra effort. And that carries over into the firefighter training that we do here. They understand that if they put in the effort and they put in the time, it's going to pay dividends.
The fire tech program is one of those people who want to be firefighters. And it was more like a personal thing, because when my mom passed, I wanted to do like right for other people. So then I went for the firefighter program because I basically wanted to save people.
I think with Simon's background, I think Simon can lead by example, and the other students can see that, you know, success is contagious. So as Simon is more successful in the classroom, the students in his shift and the other students are also successful.
To see him have that trouble in elementary and see him grow as a person and a student. It's just makes me very proud of him because he wants to do more, and that's what we wanted, my grandma and myself, for him to want more for himself, you know, to focus in school, to want to be excited to go to school, and you know, to have like all those programs that actually help him.
I gotta thank WIN because they were an eye-opener, and I really just didn't have my eyes on the prize, and now I do, and I see the importance of it and wanting just to be someone in life.
I am beyond proud of Simon and all of our WIN students for working hard, having an I can do it attitude, and never ever giving up. It is my firm belief that one size does not fit all in the field of education. As the leader of this district, it is my job to put systems in place to ensure that no child is left behind without academic growth. With the tremendous support of our Board of Trustees, I set out to create an academy for all students who were in need of a non-traditional educational program by working side by side with our district leaders, faculty, and staff. The SISD WIN Academy is offered at 17 campuses across the district to students in grades 2nd through 9th. It provides students who struggle in a traditional education setting with more instructional time via an extended school day, more resources such as a digital device and digital curriculum, a teacher who loops with them for multiple years, as well as family excursions to educate our parents on how to better help their child at school. Our commitment to leaving no child behind via the development and implementation of our WIN Academy has played a huge part in transforming Socorro ISD's dreams of greatness into the reality of achievement through human actions. We are extremely proud of the great efforts and progress of our WIN Academy students, teachers, parents, and leaders. A huge thank you and congratulations to all of them. Nothing, absolutely nothing, says students are ready for college better than students attending college while in high school. What I'm referring to is an early college high school in which students have the opportunity to graduate with 60+ free college credit hours and an associate's degree before they even leave high school. College tuition and fees in Texas public colleges have more than doubled since 2003. Early college high schools prepare students for college while saving them thousands of dollars in college tuition. In 2012, Socorro ISD only had Mission Early College High School, which was established in 2006. Again, I want to make this very clear. There was only one early college program in 2012 at Socorro ISD. In collaboration with the El Paso Community College, we opened Socorro Early College in Socorro High School in 2015, Rams Early College in Montwood High School in 2016, and Trailblazers Early College in Americas High School in 2017. And in July 2019, we opened Empire Early College in El Dorado High School, Falcon Early College High School in Eastlake High School, and Pebble Hills Early College High School in Pebble Hills High School. Ladies and gentlemen, let me be very clear. A great amount of preparation as well as a significant financial commitment takes place before opening one early college high school. However, dating back to 2012, I set out with the tremendous support of our Board of Trustees, the amazing teamwork of our district leaders, faculty and staff, as well as our outstanding partnership with Dr. William Serrata and EPCC to open an early college high school at every single comprehensive high school in our district. It was a lot of hard work, but our mission was accomplished when Socorro ISD opened 6 early college high schools in 4 short years. Wow! We are one of only a few districts in the state of Texas to have an early college program in every single comprehensive high school. Again, Coach Dungy's words ring true in Socorro ISD as we worked as a team to provide our students at every single one of our high schools the opportunity to get an associate's degree before even earning their high school diploma, saving them time and money. Our 6 new early college high schools have transformed Socorro ISD's dreams of greatness into the reality of achievement through human actions. Just like Coach Dungy wisely stated, we are extremely proud of the great effort and progress of our early college high school students, teachers, parents, and leaders. A heartfelt thank you and congratulations to all of them. What we have done is unheard of, ladies and gentlemen, and now other districts are opening up early college programs since we have set the bar extremely high at Socorro ISD. Across all dual credit programs, we have more than doubled the amount of students enrolled in dual credit courses in recent years. Last year alone, our students earned more than 36,400 college credit hours and saved more than $13.2 million collectively in college costs. Wow, that's amazing. In another unprecedented Operation College Bound initiative, SISD teamed up with the El Paso Community College and the University of Texas at El Paso to enable seniors to finalize their enrollment process to attend EPCC or UTEP with ease and convenience at their own high school. We are now doing this for the 4th straight year, and now other districts are following our lead and starting a similar program because it is absolutely the right thing to do for all students in our great El Paso region. Not even the pandemic stopped this awesome program, as our team worked with our partner colleges to establish virtual appointments for our seniors to connect directly with the people and resources they need to complete their college enrollment. The data clearly speaks for itself that Socorro ISD is the leader in college-bound efforts. The TEA, Texas Education Agency, confirmed it by awarding SISD the prestigious post-secondary readiness distinction. Again, Socorro ISD is the largest school district in Texas to earn this coveted distinction. How hard is it to earn a post-secondary readiness distinction by the Texas Education Agency? Well, let me tell you, Socorro ISD is one of only 3 districts in a pool of the largest 50 school districts in Texas to earn this prestigious honor. It starts with a solid foundation in our free universal pre-K program, continues with innovative student-centered programs and best practices in elementary, middle school, and flourishes with endless opportunities in high school, including advanced academics, fine arts, athletics, and specialized career programs. Data also speaks volumes of our student performance. Specifically, in May 2012, SISD was behind the state in 9 out of our 17 STAR exams for students in grades 3 through 8. Flash forward to the last standardized test conducted prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, and Socorro ISD outscored the Texas passing rates in all 17 STAR exams in grades 3 through 8 for the 6th consecutive year. Before 2014, SISD had never surpassed the state in student performance on all 17 grades 3 through 8 exams. This is a great achievement in Socorro ISD that is not matched by any other school district in El Paso County, including any charter network in El Paso. Socorro ISD became the first and only large district in the El Paso region in 2019 to earn an A grade in the Texas Education Agency latest accountability ratings. Additionally, as I mentioned earlier, for 2 consecutive years, SISD is the only district in the region and one of only 3 districts in a pool of the largest 50 in the state to earn the distinction for post-secondary readiness at the district level. Therefore, SISD is the largest district in the state of Texas and the only district in the region to earn both an A grade as well as the coveted post-secondary readiness distinction from TEA. Wow, the results speak for themselves. The legendary Tony Dungy would be proud to know that at Socorro ISD, we walk his talk. Congratulations to all of our students teachers, staff, parents, leaders, and partners in education at the Socorro Independent School District. Great job by all. To ensure our students are college ready, we fully immerse state-of-the-art technologies with instruction on a daily basis in Socorro ISD through Operation Future Ready. In January 2015, I, along with our outstanding Board of Trustees, pledged to invest in technology to advance teaching and learning. As recognized by the honors Socorro ISD has received for technology integration, our district has since been a front runner in digital learning and using new technological resources. We began our investment by equipping students at Socorro High School with laptops and providing comprehensive professional development for our teachers to learn how best to maximize the new resources. We continued by adding devices and trainings every year at every high school. When we were hit by the global pandemic, our team worked tirelessly to complete our Operation Future Ready rollout, literally 7 days a week for months to secure, prepare, and make available a device for every single one of our students. Our district set out from the beginning to provide our students with a high-quality electronic device with many educational programs to ensure a long-term investment in our students' educational journey. I could not be prouder of our technology team for their work this past year, and I couldn't be prouder that our district continues leading the way in technology and innovation. I want to thank all of our parents and employees who have praised our technology team for providing top-notch service to our students and staff. The hard work of our outstanding technology department has not gone unnoticed by the state or nation either, since Socorro ISD won the prestigious National Consortium for School Networking Team Achievement Award, which recognizes the vast investment in technology acquisition and adoption throughout our schools. But that's not all. Socorro ISD has also been honored as a District of Innovation by the National Digital Promise League of Innovative Schools, and in 2020 became the first district in the El Paso region and one of only 20 school districts statewide to be selected to participate in the cohort of the Raise Your Hand Texas Blended Learning Project. Wow, these are all prestigious and well-deserved honors. The purpose of the Raise Your Hand Texas Blended Learning Project is to showcase strategies for using blended learning, which includes technology as well as traditional strategies to improve student achievement. Therefore, Socorro ISD continues to be honored and praised as a model school district in Texas. We will be receiving up to $300,000 to further invest in our blended learning initiatives via technology integration plans. These amazing achievements continue to show why our legacy is proudly achieving success as a team. Congratulations, Team SISD. Our children in Socorro ISD also are thriving in our award-winning fine arts and athletic programs. For 5 consecutive years, SISD Fine Arts earned the Best Communities for Music Education Award by the National Association of Music Merchants for providing all our students outstanding access to music education. Even through the pandemic, our programs continued with unprecedented success, including 16 Texas Music Educators Association All-State Musicians, 290 sweepstakes award winners in UIL solo and ensemble, 133 middle and high school all-region band qualifiers, 49 area qualifiers, and 7 state qualifiers. This year, Team SISD had the first cohort of all-state dancers represent at the Texas Dance Educators Association virtual conference. Plus, 8 art students were selected for the 2020 Tasa Tasby statewide gallery. 2 students were chosen for their artwork to hang in the Texas Capitol, and an elementary student was named the 2021 Elementary School Youth Art Month Flag Design winner. On the playing fields, our championship athletes and teams are second to none. Our athletes are always very well represented in the playoffs as well in college commitments. This year, 15 athletes have advanced to regional and state competitions, and our outstanding teams have earned many championship trophies. Since 2015, we've had some 500 athletes sign to continue competing in colleges or universities. Wow! Thank you, coaches and teachers, for helping our athletes reach their full potential. Ladies and gentlemen, the data clearly speaks for itself. When I was hired back in 2012, I proudly gave the nickname Team SISD to our incredible employees who are the most valuable part of our great district. Achieving success as a team has always been my motto, and boy, do we have an amazing team in Socorro ISD. The road to our success begins with our heroes in our classrooms, our outstanding Socorro ISD teachers. Our teachers average 11 years of experience and 9 years serving in the district. Our teacher turnover rate is substantially lower than the state average. When students walk into their classrooms, they have teachers who educate and treat them as if they are their very own children. Ladies and gentlemen, that is priceless. We have outstanding teachers in every classroom, and all of our teachers are winners in my book. Notably, Socorro ISD has had 3 consecutive Region 19 Teacher of the Year awards, which celebrates and showcases the amazing educators we have serving our students. From day one, I've stressed that our teachers can't educate our students alone. They need a lot of support. Working side by side with our teachers to ensure our students earn a world-class education in a safe and supportive learning environment is our extraordinary support staff. More than ever before, our support teams have stepped to the forefront as essential employees to keep our district running through the most challenging times this past year. As we saw in the brief as a team video, our nurses, bus drivers, mechanics, warehouse, maintenance and operations teams, custodians, cafeteria workers, police officers, campus and district leaders, and our entire support staff has shown their heart and unwavering commitment to outstanding service. None of our success or recognitions would be possible without these teams. Although we couldn't open our doors and have our partners in education and community volunteers in our schools this year, they too have remained with us, supporting our schools and students every step of the way. I also want to acknowledge our amazing parents who have always been supportive but truly stepped up and worked with us as a team during these challenging times. Thank you for your continued trust and support of the Socorro Independent School District. All of our employees, parents, and community members are greatly appreciated. Another primary reason why our school district has soared to great heights has been our commitment to investing in our employees. From day one, as a superintendent of Socorro ISD, I pledge to look within our walls first when hiring for leadership positions before considering outside candidates. I have fulfilled that promise since the majority of our leadership positions have been filled by SISD employees since 2012. I want to make this very clear. Socorro ISD is the very best district in growing our own leaders. It is an enormous honor for Socorro ISD to have so many of our employees promoted to leadership positions, not just within our own district, but across the entire El Paso region. Our district was the very first district to launch a first-of-its-kind leadership academy in which assistant principals were selected and prepared to become campus principals and district leaders. I would venture to say that the majority of the candidates who participated in our first ever Socorro ISD Leadership Academy are either principals or district leaders in Socorro ISD or in another district in our region. Wow! In addition, we have continued our excellent AP Academy for 8 years to develop all our assistant principals' leadership potential. Since we believe in promoting our own assistant principals and principals to higher positions, we have plenty of job openings in leadership positions for our own teachers to also become campus leaders. We also provide specialized opportunities for both veteran and new teachers throughout the year, such as the nationally recognized Building Friends for the Future New Teacher Mentor Program. It is important for our new teachers to get a great start in their profession, so we provide all of them with the support and guidance from our veteran superstar teachers who take them under their wings and teach them how to become superstar educators as well. Another unique opportunity available to our employees is the Grow Your Own grant, which allows instructional aides to earn their bachelor's degree and certification to transition into full-time teaching roles. That is outstanding. However, the news keeps getting better. 4 years ago, we also initiated a partnership with the University of Texas at El Paso, in which we removed barriers for our teachers and staff to get their master's and doctoral degrees. Our SISD employees can now take their master's and doctoral classes in the comfort of our own district facilities. No longer do our teachers have to rush all the way to UTEP after their work days to advance their professional growth. All they have to do is make the short drive to our district service center. How amazing is that? In addition, earlier this year, we were awarded for the second time a TEA Principal Residency Grant that gives Team SISD teachers an innovative opportunity to participate in the Texas Tech Principal Fellows Program. This is a nationally recognized job-embedded graduate program that gives educators firsthand real-world experience to become campus leaders. 3 SISD educators are completing their residency, and we recently opened the opportunity for 2 more teachers to go through the program. These are very exciting times in Socorro ISD. Let's take a moment to take all this in. In our district, we are helping our teaching assistants become teachers, helping our teachers become administrators, and helping our administrators become district leaders and superintendents. Wow! And we were also the first in the region to offer scholarships for teachers to attain master's degrees and credentials to teach dual credit courses and expand student opportunities. The Socorro Independent School District understands the value of our people, which is why, despite cutbacks in state and federal funding and support for our public education, we have prioritized and consistently budgeted pay increases for all employees year after year. On top of that, Socorro ISD invests more per employee in medical insurance benefits than any other major district in the area. On average, Socorro ISD pays $6,900 annually into each teacher's health care. In comparison, Isleta contributes $6,156 and EPISD contributes $5,220 per teacher. That's a substantial difference. With the district monthly contribution, our employees pay less on premiums in comparison to employees in neighboring districts. Specifically, comparing the top-level medical insurance plans for an employee and family, Socorro ISD employees contribute $740 per month, while Isleta and EPIZ employees contribute $1,071 and $2,192 per month, respectively. It is evident, ladies and gentlemen, that we pride ourselves in providing the best opportunities, not just only for our students, but also for our teachers and staff. If all this wasn't enough, Socorro ISD also passed a $448.5 million bond in 2017 due to the overwhelming support of our awesome community. A huge thank you to our Board of Trustees and community for their continued support of our district's efforts to manage growth and provide state-of-the-art facilities for our students. Seeing the new and improved facilities being completed across the district is amazing. I can't wait to see all the new auxiliary gyms at our elementary schools and the new Socorro High School, which we can already see is going to be a showpiece for our entire community. The Socorro Independent School District has seen tremendous growth and success over the last 9 years, which I am confident will be emulated by districts across the state and nation. However, we are just getting started. There's no stopping us now, as we've demonstrated this past year. Not even a global pandemic can halt our awesome team Let us work together for unity and love. These simple yet powerful words by Mahatma Gandhi ring loud and clear in the Socorro Independent School District, where we have grown even stronger together and become even more united during these challenging times in which we have battled COVID-19 to protect our cherished community of students, parents, families, and educators, and community members. During that time, we have faced hardship and loss, cultivated determination and patience, and celebrated perseverance and achievement. Now that we have embarked on our transition to safely return to in-person instruction and are welcoming back more and more of our beloved students, I could not be prouder of the love and energy that I have witnessed in Team SISD. Day by day, we have endured what the world has been challenged with, continuing life with this horrific pandemic. And day by day, we have relied on each other to keep on serving students with our top priority of providing a safe and supportive learning environment. From my perspective, our Team SISD teachers and teams once again elevated themselves to new levels of success in this era of education that was transformed overnight. It was not easy. In fact, it has been painful and tumultuous, but our Team SISD family never wavered from its humble approach of working hard and achieving success as a team. We have worked day and night to uphold our due diligence in staying in constant contact and following closely the guidance of our local and state health authorities and government officials. Our team has abided by the guidelines and directives of the Texas Education Agency, as well as worked closely with neighboring school districts to make student and staff safety a top priority while continuing to meet the needs of our children and families. My heart and soul continue to be touched by the numerous acts of kindness and unforgettable messages of support from the true heroes that work and live in Team SISD and who truly love our community. Not to mention how impressed I am with the love and determination of our employees across the board to put systems in place to ensure the safety and health of our students and staff. Our team worked nonstop to develop new safety procedures, acquired personal protective equipment, create in-house technology tools such as eSwipe to monitor student and staff health before coming on the campus, and designing presentations, videos, and guidelines to reassure and navigate employees and students through new routines in this daunting time. Our Team SISD heroes were among the first to facilitate an extensive rapid COVID testing program to help mitigate the spread of the virus. And last month, our team's advocacy resulted in all of our employees, including full-time, part-time, and temp team members, receiving multiple opportunities to receive a COVID vaccination. Our employee clinic is now offering the opportunity for employee dependents and all Socorro ISD stakeholders to receive a vaccination. Thank you to our amazing partners who have made this possible, including Immunize El Paso, the City of El Paso, UMC, UTEP, and the Hospitals of Providence. I am beyond proud that we as a district leadership team have stayed true to our values and commitment to always provide the best possible support for our employees and continue to lead with our heart. Many tough decisions were made over the past year as we were confined to following strict mandates by the Texas Education Agency and balancing the wants and needs of our employees, parents, students, and community. Through it all, we kept close communication with local health officials and employee representatives to help guide our every step. The result, I believe, has been a carefully crafted and highly adaptable response that has kept the safety and well-being of all Team SISD at the forefront. Throughout the entire year, whether our buildings were closed or partially open, I am proud to say that we maintained payroll for all employees. We found ways for our teams to support remote instruction and ongoing district programs to ensure that no district employee went without their regular pay during these trying times. We also extended EMFLA so that employees who have to quarantine do not lose pay or days, and to allow our Socorro ISD heroes to finish the school year with one less thing to worry about, we requested and received approval to waive employee appraisals for the 2020-2021 school year. As we move forward, we will continue to focus on following safety protocols as well as providing our students with the best educational opportunities to leave no child behind. The words and actions of Gandhi, who fought for so much in his lifetime, will continue to inspire us in these challenging times to maintain our commitment to educate and treat our students as if they are our very own children. Thank you to all of our heroes in Team SISD and El Paso. So what will next year look like? The truth is, we do not fully know at this time. The question of remote learning is among the first we will tackle together. The determination will be made once we receive direction from the state. Another major question is, what will graduation look like for our Team SISD class of 2021? To our seniors this year, I am so sorry that your final year with us has been so greatly disrupted. Thank you for understanding and being amazing through it all. Although many of the experiences and events that you looked forward to have not been possible, trust that you have been in our hearts and minds as we've navigated this unprecedented year. Now that things are looking up and our community health is improving, I am happy to announce that our class of 2021 will have a more traditional sit-down graduation ceremony at our Student Activities Complex with tickets for 4 guests. I cannot wait to see you all in your caps and gowns with all of us cheering you on and celebrating your accomplishments. For the reasons I've highlighted in this program and so much more, the Socorro Independent School District is the best district in the state of Texas and a model district in the country. Yes, back in 2012, we set our minds to becoming the best, and by working together as a team that was united, we did it. People may say, well, look who's talking. As the proud superintendent of our amazing district, my opinion may be viewed as biased. However, the results speak for themselves. Let's listen to some of our awesome members of Team SISD speak about their experiences in Socorro ISD over the years and during the pandemic.
When we did decide to start looking for a home, we set out with the intention of going to SISD and staying within the district. Hearing, the way they approach teaching and the way they really care about their students, I thought, well, that must be a good environment, for my kids to be a part of.
I've had a kid, John Drugan, for 12 years when you add all of them up. So we've seen the growth of a community, and, we feel as a family very fortunate to be in this district and to have been able to have our kids in the schools they've gone to.
You love to see things, being built around you. I remember within, I believe, 6 years, we had a high school, which was Eastlake, and we had Sushook, and then Mission Ridge went up. It tells me that the administration and school board is aware of what's going on and what the needs are of the community, and they're on top of it, and tells me I made the right choice.
For me, I decided to move them to SISD because I graduated from Socorro High School, so I thought it was a great route to go. And as a mother, I wanted what was best for my children. Now she'll be going to Columbia University, so Socorro Independent School District really helped prepare my daughter for her future.
So I was accepted to Columbia through QuestBridge, so I am a QuestBridge scholar, and I will have all of my 4 years of college paid for, which is so amazing. How SISD helped prepare me for this, I think, was just making me realize that my dreams are not so far away. I think growing up, you think Ivy League, that only happens in movies, or that only happens to other people. But it really bridged that gap and brought that idea that it was possible closer to me.
Education is very important, and as an employee, they tell us, and we see it. My own kids, my oldest son, he's 22, and he came to SISD when he was little, and it was a rough for him because he couldn't speak very much, and the amount of teachers and the programs that SISD has for our students, it's amazing. He did so far, he graduated from America's High School, and then he went out right now he's in UTEP. So this district, I believe it's the best.
You feel that pride on campus that, hey, we're doing things correctly, and you feel like you are responsible to keep pushing to do them in that manner. I tell my kids there's going to be times that it seems very easy and times that are very difficult, and they've been able to maneuver through that with the help of the teachers. It's been kind of a really good team approach.
My kids are maybe a little on the shyer side, but they've been able to be encouraged to ask questions, encouraged to if something's not clear, ask, and I think that's important, and the leadership encourages that from the teachers. I've seen that culture in the schools I've been to.
Last year in February, I became with this new role as a supervisor / emergency management, and then the pandemic hit.
Hi, Team SISD. While we are on spring intercession and the world is carefully watching the development of the coronavirus disease 2019, I assure you that the safety and well-being of all students and staff in the Socorro Independent School District remains our top priority.
El Distrito Escolar Independiente de Socorro es el primero en la región que declara un cierre de emergencia por el coronavirus.
Well, starting today, the Socorro Independent School District is closed.
The Socorro Independent School District is responding to the outbreak of COVID-19 by implementing a new district-wide shutdown. SISD's parking lot is empty, construction halted. All employees have now been asked to stay home as the district does its part to slow the spread of COVID-19.
Just something new for everybody. In some areas, they lost their job, because of this pandemic. They lost their, that paycheck, and we didn't. We kept on going, and the district helped us out in getting our paychecks still. It's a blessing. It is a blessing. The other districts didn't have that opportunity, and, we did.
I thought Socorro Independent School District handled it well, for having to pivot and change directions without ever, having any inclination that they would have to do that. They got the technology out fairly quick in terms of laptops. The teachers adjusted, the administrators adjusted. I think it was a challenge for everyone.
The school provided meals, for the kids. So I was able to take advantage of that and go out there and pick up some lunch or some breakfast for them. I'm a dad. My cooking skills aren't, like up to par sometimes. So in the beginning, it really helped when I was getting adjusted to be here by myself with both kids.
The virtual learning was a little hard at first, but I liked it because my daughter's teachers, like for instance, my daughter in the WIN program, they really reached out to me and took time out on their weekends or after school to reach out to me and let me know what extra work my daughter was missing, how she could catch up, how they could help her.
My teachers have been amazing. Sometimes my brother will be screaming during my calculus class or something. My teachers just be like, yeah, step away for a second, just take care of that. And also, most of our teachers, some of them will record it, so that way if we miss anything, we can go back, which I think is so amazing.
It's just amazing what we have in place right now. We had to start getting our, posters up, making sure everybody was 6 feet apart. Our team just comes together and, we had security out there throughout the whole summer, putting down the tapes, making sure every classroom was secure.
I know early on there was a lot of caution, and obviously there still is caution, but there was more concern, in August versus now. I feel like the district has everything set up in place. I was not concerned at all, and I sat down and spoke with my son as well and told him, you know what, you're going to campus, you're still wearing your mask, you're still washing your hands, you're still doing everything they ask you to do, you need to do it. And he's felt fine. He hasn't come home concerned at all.
I think I just been made more aware of this year. Teachers, we're in a pandemic. They've had to shift from being a teacher to being more than an educator. They have to follow us home essentially. They have to notice the students that are falling behind and somehow fill those gaps even though they can't be there physically. And I think that's so incredible.
It's hard to be a teacher virtually, and I go and I see my son's teachers, and it's just amazing how sometimes they put music on just to get them going. They said, oh, are you gonna send your kid to school? I'm like, yes, I am. The district is trying to keep us safe. It's keeping our family safe, our kids safe. I'm grateful for the job that I have. I'm grateful for our district. Being within the district for going on 19 years, there's a lot of stuff that happens, personally. And if it wasn't for this job, I don't know where I would be. It's made me stronger. And it's made me the person that I am today. And I can't say it. I'm very grateful.
What a great piece. As a direct result of our successful collaboration over the years, Team SISD is a destination district for students and families seeking overall success. Just recently, we became the premier district chosen by our community's military families. Socorro ISD now proudly serves the highest population and percentage of military-connected students in the region. It is no surprise, since Socorro ISD had the most Purple Star TEA awards in the state of Texas, with a whopping 40 of our campuses gaining this enormous honor. This special Purple Star Award recognizes schools that show their support and commitment to meeting the unique needs of military-connected students and their families. In Socorro ISD, we value and thank our military families for their service and sacrifice. Happy Month of the Military Child and Purple Up Day. For our military-connected students and all of the children in our community, Team SISD is the right choice for endless opportunities. If you're not already on our team, I invite you to seize your opportunity in Socorro ISD. From day one, all of you have heard me say that it is up to us to promote our district. We set out to do just that as a team when we launched our Team SISD Get Social initiative. Numbers don't lie. The Socorro Independent School District has the most Twitter followers and gets the most retweets than many districts in Texas, even those with higher student enrollments. Some of our tweets sometimes garner more than 1,000 likes. Wow! As a matter of fact, Socorro ISD is the only district in the region to earn the prestigious National School Public Relations Gold Medallion Award. This award recognizes superior educational public relations programs and is the highest honor a district can earn for their public relations efforts. Wow! Congratulations to our amazing public relations department, as well as all of our faculty and staff who go above and beyond to promote all the great things happening in Socorro ISD on social media. Our district has also earned the Texas School PR Platinum Award, which recognizes our work to openly inform and engage our community, as well as our proactive work to educate the community on why our public schools are the right choice. Our public relations efforts district-wide play a tremendous role in our continued student growth. Parents in the El Paso County see what is going on in our schools, so they want to bring their children to Socorro ISD. I humbly ask that you take what you have learned from this update and shout it from the rooftops, so your colleagues, friends, and neighbors hear firsthand how Socorro ISD is preparing our community's children for success in our schools, college, career, and life. I am as proud today as I was 9 years ago to be part of this amazing team. Thank you, students, parents, and staff, from the bottom of my heart for everything you do. All of you are the very best in my book. Stay safe and go Team SISD.